Hello everyone, thank you so much, for coming, for supporting our dream, and thank you for loving, subscribing and making this better. The dream is to impact, to improve and to help all of us grow to succeed in life. Okay, let me just speak to mothers with regards to how we support our kids. How do we support our kids to become better in life? 1. Growing up, I saw my mom, and every time, because it's Diana's diary, I've seen my mom do so much things, and as I grow up, there's nothing that I'm taking out of how she groomed me to be a better person now. And these are some of the things that she did that I'm emulating now in my life, in bringing my children up. First of all, as a mother, I want you, I don't know what you believe in, but I will entreat you to sell God to your child. Okay? Let the children know God. How do you do this? Let them know who created the world. My mom used to, take us to church. She prays with us every morning, and every evening it's like a deliverance in my house. My sisters will bear witness. We pray like we are in church. My mom will anoint us, and we will pray for ourselves. We hold hands and kadela basukataya masukiande la brekedola santaya masukiande. You need to be on fire. And this was when we were younger. Sometimes God will speak to my mom when we are going to school through these prayers. She will have revelations that when you go to school, your shoe will get lost, and when it happens, don't get sad, just come home. And it happens. So if you're a mother hearing me, please don't just force the kids to church, but let them understand the essence of trusting God and having God as their Lord and personal Savior, and leave that example at home. Okay, if you are training a child to walk in God's ways, you need to exempt yourself from so many things, like smoking, drinking alcohol, bringing women in the house, flirting, stealing, telling the kids to lie and all that. You need to refrain yourself from that. Okay? A leadership by example you have to be. So this is something that I've seen my mom done whilst I was growing up. And I was like a church girl since growing up. I've never ever tasted any other thing apart from being a church girl, being a believer, and walking in God's ways all the time. Okay? So after teaching your child of knowing God, the next step I will encourage every mother to do is communicate. Make time for your children. Make time for your children. If I say make time for your children, what do I mean? I went to a friend in the United States last year, and I realized that whatever that I'm doing is not even enough, because whoever knows me knows that I make a lot of efforts with the help of my husband to take these kids outing. Like every Saturday I try my best, even though I still work as a mom. I do so many things for myself, but I make time for my children. But when I went there, I realized that I need to up my game. And as a mother, as a parent, you need to learn things from your colleagues. Don't envy it. It's unnecessary. If you envy something, it doesn't make you become better. It makes you worse. Appreciate the input and the effort that people do that you admire. So I went to my friend, and when I went, even during Christmas, she had booked a piano lesson for the child. She takes her, that lesson they came that we are enjoying still. Like, she was consistent about it, but for me, I'm not consistent. So what I learned was to be able to be consistent, taking my children out, find extra curriculum activities for them. It's not always book. The books are good. I will come to that. But there's a lady here that I also admire. Every time, even when she was coming to move here, she was asking me, do they have swimming? Do they have activities in where you live? She has moved here. She's also working as a mom with kids. And she's doing well for the kids. I admire her for that. Sometimes we need to make time to take our children to football, and we need to be part of them, be there for them. Money is good, but what if you make all this money and at the end of the day, you are using the money to cure sickness, depression. The child becomes a burden unto you. Is that what you want? There are some people I've seen, and HCA is not somebody who is like an accountant, a lawyer, a doctor. HCO, healthcare assistant. Or then a private school. She has seen the importance of investing in the child. And I went to now the child was grown, and the child is into building. It's a lady. And you could see the smile in the lady's face. So I approach her. You know me, if I see people do well, I approach them. Get knowledge. Seek, some knowledge from them and ask them how they did it. And that is how, as a mother, as a parent, if you see someone is doing well, approach them. How are you doing this? It's very difficult. I do understand. It's not easy raising up kids. You need the help of God. That's what my mommy told me. She said, Ajua, you need to be prayerful. As a mother, you need to be prayerful yourself. Please. Raising kids is not physical, it's spiritual. And when you do all the spiritual aspects, then you learn the physical ones, communicating with the children when they come back from school. Make time to have conversation with the children. What I practice is that after school, whilst they are eating, I sit with them. Then I'll be asking them questions from their, the conversation they had with their colleagues, what happened, and it will marvel you some of the things that they will learn in the school. At the age of 5, my daughter came to tell me that, Mom, you said that God created the world, but my best friend was saying that it's scientists. So why did you lie to me? You see, if you don't talk to the children about these things, somebody out there will be grooming your child for you, and by the time you realize, you are seeing somebody different from your child because you have made yourself busybody, fishing for other things. So parents, especially the men, please co-parent the little time that you will get in the house. Every day, try and have a little conversation with the children. oh, how are you? Play with them, be playful. Fathers, when you crying near grow, you be a mom be so TV na more shame. As why you busy be, mobile my bread, why you juma be bremiensa. 4. You are doing so many things. We appreciate you, but please make time to grow the child that has been entrusted in your hands. Parents. So I've spoken about being prayerful, asking God to direct you in a ways that you can, groom your child. Every child is different. If you seek the face of God, He will direct you how you should train that child to be able to listen to you, to be able to obey you. But the physical things that you have to do to help the children is communication, very, very important. And learn how to, scold the child when they make mistake. Stop screaming at them. Stop making them feel bad of themselves. What I do every morning, I hold hands with them before they go out. Evening, you pray with them. Even though we don't do it now because they are very young, like the way my mom will make us kabe and kabo. But I'll do it in the room with them. So please, parents, just even have a bedtime routine that all of you are going to bed, if possible. If the man is doing night, maybe the lady is doing night, you can do it, weekends or times that you are home together. Let them know that there's an altar in the house that you always go to and pray with the kids. I also advise parents to support children with their education. If it's extra curriculum, some people are taking their kids to private school. So how much more just paying £20 for extra tutor to come and teach the children? Now we have online teachers. Even once a week, that teacher will give you feedback of how your child is progressing. My mommy didn't have much, but I had extra teacher that came to the house to teach me all the time. Yes, you don't have to have it all to do the most important things. It's all planning and dedication. Dedicate your life for the children. Extra teacher to support the child. If you can't do it, it's not like I can't, but I know that I can support them. Okay, so I do it personally. I teach the children, and sometimes I get support once a week from a lady who is a teacher to come help the children. But on a daily basis, when they come home after they've eaten, this is what I do. Just support them, buy books from Amazon. If the person, your daughter is in year 3, year 4, year 5, there are a lot of books online that can support them. You have the extra curriculum that is sent from the school to the children. Just get that, and it will help you support your child. They need us. A lot of children are suffering from depression. Sad way, a person stress so. Unya time and ubano enkasa. Now the new kojobi, they pick bad behaviors. Because of watching where you saw koye juma, when ye juma no so, and cranberry didi, obet me at home fees, because you need to go, you want to survive. But if you trust God and believe in God, you wouldn't have to live your life like that. Parents, it's all about planning. When I was going to marry my husband, He was into finance. But I told him that I want us to have a family that will have time for the children. It's not about us. I know you love me, I do love you, but we should think about the children that we are bringing to this world. So because of that, by God's grace, my husband listened to me. He had to change his career. He had to change his profession, even though he had done his masters and everything. But by God's grace, when he listened, we are able to co-parent, to support the children. So as a man, you men, you are the head. Please, we women, we see ahead. So listen to us when it comes to certain things. Emma be pray alone because of some few men who don't understand, who just want to be men and don't want to be fathers. With all due respect, a father is different from a man. Please, fathers, give your support. Give your support. I know why I'm saying this, because most hard-working women that colleagues I work with comes to work thinking about where they have left their children, because the men, not the fathers, they are not supporting. They don't want to. They don't want to know. But you have brought forth a child into this world. You need to give your all to that child. You need to give your all to that child. So Diana's Diary, I have come to speak on behalf of the children that has been entrusted into our hands. Let's dedicate ourselves to them, to give them a better future. We saw or heard about there, because it was public, I just want to bring it in. That elder and a pastor, a Pentecost pastor, that the boy had to stab the mom because of drugs. What do you think might have happened? Why did they lose the child into going into drugs? It's so many factors. You and I know it's so many factors. I don't blame them so much, but there are things that we can do to avoid our children getting into drugs. Letting them know God, communicating with them. The woman should have communicated with her or him to know that you can't just throw that drug into a bin or just take it and bin it and do that. His life was in danger because he needs to be accountable for that drugs he's doing. Communication. Communication. Let's talk to our youth. Let's talk to our children. Let's have time. Please, let's make time for the children. Mommy tete enkurano nyamishromu. Mommy nya time ema enkurano. Umadi suimu. Omu nyinemu. Yempe ogambin sano jume pia. Yempe aprofon kurano. Omu chromu nyoma bebru. Omu ko gymnastics. Okwa omu ye high jump ni ade running. Nowadays, secondary school, A-levels, when they are going, they want children who can do extra curriculum activities like football. They can play organ, they can play the instruments. I don't know if you could see, I have instrument drums here, I have organ here. I can show you. I wish I could turn, for you to see. Yeah, there's drums, there's organ and stuff, okay? So, parents, I have come your way today. We shouldn't wait for the last minute. Especially my fathers. Momo amano. man who's been more. Umudi Juma, and some Smiko Piscanibi, and said because the vision is not the same. Inti no bema no kwa eye Juma describe no, wo ba no so pese ope usika, na so de ye wonioma. But meanwhile, you are married couples, you need to do things together. But because se munye adwene ba ko ninti, we penisika, e sam crying a breath. Everybody is looking for their own selfish gain, leaving the children to themselves. And at the end of the day, what happens? They become a burden in the society. It's the children that will suffer. No call worry will be bad, but no abuse, you know. I'm more contour won't cry any. No, your mother baby won't cry any. Obeying no obey a burden. Into obi baba what a tenor. I'm born a hook to your private school, amano. No one jar crying anyhow. No koto dome. If you raise your child anyhow, they become a burden to whoever they marry, being it a lady or a husband. Obabi wohan intitiye and koye into the stress and a brebe man on TBBR say she doesn't want to understand anything. Aho brasia kra woni bi no wate ase say ye nyina yenye baako. So we'll carry a source son, yin first come home so that we'll have a private tuition for the child. No. I want to be building. You do career. What to die there for? We are Juma sa at to die, we make casenyu. But at the end of the day, and crana would you mabasa say so. Maybe more by drunkards, maybe more by armed robbers. Their future will be in dismay. Their future will be jeopardized. Their future become ruined because you didn't have time to support them. So Diana's Diary have come your way that make time for the children. Know the language you use in training up the child. Don't leave your child to people. Co-parent. If you can, do a job that will suit the children. If you can, build an altar to support the kids. Once a week, do meeting, family meeting. This is something that I practice religiously. Let the children speak to you and tell you what is going wrong. Mommy, I don't like how you scream at me. Daddy, I like how you talk to me. Mommy, when I go to school, this person, that family meeting helps a lot, and I will recommend it to every parent that is listening to me on Diana's Diary. That family time, you and your husband have a bond. It can be weekend, it can be a daytime, it can be Monday. Just choose a time that suits the family. Then weekly, you talk about your finances, you talk about how you can help the children. The children can also tell you the food that they love. Don't be giving them any food that doesn't interest them. I don't want to use the word, laziness. Because some mothers, they just prepare anything that is easy. Make time to give the children the right nutrients to grow well. No more color, their skin become nice. They have time to do their hair, have time to dress them up nicely. I don't like to dress up whereby my children, everybody will testify. I want to look good, same as my children looking good. And this is how I was trained. My mom always wants us to look good, same as she looked good. So as parents, let your children look good. Have time to give them proper food, give them multivitamins. I'm just telling you what I do and what It's helping me. I haven't gone to any book or whatsoever. Some people say, well, sometimes it's good to have research about what you are talking about. I just want to be real with my lifestyle and things that is going on. Then if you're a family and something is going on well for you, please share it at the comment section when I make this post so that people will learn. Because the main idea of this platform is to make life better for each and everyone. If everybody was looking out for one another, we wouldn't be struggling. We wouldn't be having this bitterness among ourselves. Let's grow together. If you can afford private tuition, do it. And please, if you can afford, extra classes, invest in the children and make a little time for them. I love you all. Mothers, parents, fathers, let's have time for our kids, especially in these hard times that it's difficult to make ends meet. £1,000 and so bet your bills in that's a kanaka crab near frustrated. I know it's difficult. But ask God to lead you. Ask God to bring help your way so that you can groom your children to be better of themselves. I love you. God bless you and help you to be a better parent for your children. Bye.